Here are some book club meeting highlights.
I'm so frustrated with their behavior from the hospital. Like everything up to me until he got shot. But then when they started having these like stupid jokes in the like on the way to get like there was just a lack of your kids are in danger, you idiots. Like what are you doing?
I know. I
Like
just
I
said,
don't understand. Y'all are sitting in this traffic like it's like
yeah.
Kumbaya and not memory lane.
They was talking about something, and their kids was in trouble, and I was like, "That's what you're worried about right now." Like it didn't make no sense.
Right. Right.
I'm like trying to jump over the traffic.
Right.
Like I don't.
I did like how in this book, like the author gave us a deeper insight into how the entity can move and jump from person to person. It reminded me of this book. It's a very underrated book. A lot of people haven't even heard of this book or read it. It's one of my favorite horror books. It's called The Unwelcome. It reminded me of that because in that book, the person could do something similar. Creepy shit. But in that movie Fallen, you guys ever seen that movie Fallen with Denzel Washington?
Yes, that's what it reminded me of. Yes.
That's one of my favorite. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that.
And listen, if you like Fallen and you like Exorcist, like I would recommend reading The Unwelcome. That book is so good.
Unwelcome.
But I like how they showed, like the girl who was driving when he told her to get rid of the truck after he killed the mad lady. She was trying to fight it, like she was trying to come out, but she didn't come out, and he drove her right into the water and made her kill herself.
Yes.
That jump was crazy.
It's crazy. I said this entity is like scary. Like how do you get away from them? He can just jump into your mind. I mean, it was very. That's why I thought, and Nick really stepped up the like, you know, the horror factor, the scare factor to me because I was just like questioning like, how are we gonna get out of this? Like, you know, I don't even know if a priest could help. Because Spider can see what we're about to do. He can see what we're trying to do miles away. You know, like So I liked it. I did like that a lot.
Anything that he's ever possessed, he can look through the eyes of anything he's possessed and see what's happening. That was crazy. I'm scared of spiders, y'all. So all the scenes with
oh my god, so creepy.
Who you telling?
The description of all the spiders, I was like, yo, because I could picture it in my mind, and it was making my skin crawl. I was like spiders.
That was yes. Yes, his detail is very strong. Like his detail, I mean, it was a very well written book. Like the stuff I'm complaining about is not it's just the choices in like the decisions in the dialogue or the behavior. The book was written just as well as the first one. Like it was very, you know, very engaged. It was a very easy read to me. So I love, you know, Nick Roberts. I would definitely continue. I have his other book that I still need to read. So I think I'm very sold on this author.
Yeah,
I just, you know,
catalog. That's 2 for 2 right now. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sold on this author. I just, you know, wanted some help. I just wanted some help. I was like,
Nick Roberts was like, "Oh, I'm going to torture y'all with this one." That's what he was
saying. Yes. And it was just like because didn't you say he was like get ready or something? Didn't he tell you something?
Yes. I had made a
get ready to be.
Like, he was like, "Good luck." I'm like, "Oh,
yeah." Oh, okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's like hold on now. You need to message him back and say, my book club wants to know, is there a third one because you left us in. Yes, you left us like literally, like the whole family's dead. Like this is the ending.
Like that's it. What?
Yeah. Are you giving us more?
We need somebody to take care of Mare.
Yeah, because it wasn't like a discipline. Like it was so good. Like I would still read a third book from him. You know, sometimes you read a second book in a series and you're like, ugh, I am not reading the third one. Like this is like, it wasn't like that. It was like, oh no, I need more in a good way. And I need him to make smart decisions about these parent conversations and like how their behavior is. It needs to be realistic because when you're a parent, it's very like stuff like that. I don't like. But also, you need to like it needs to be a little realistic. But everything is like great. I want more. So yeah, talk to him again, Kiara. See what he says.
Yeah, your book club want more.
Oh no, I'm a fan. I'm a fan for sure. I would like
me too.
Do a book signing and all the good stuff. Yeah, I like him a lot.
I was just listening. I read the beginning of the book, and then the audio came out at the end of last month. So then I got the audio and restarted it all from the beginning. At the end of the audio, they give you a preview to one of his other books. I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna listen to that and see what it's like. But yeah, Dead End.
Yeah.
What did you think of the audio? The audio was okay to me. I mean, it still kept me interested. It wasn't.
I don't know if it had the same narrator, but
it didn't.
The narrator in the first one was scarier.
Yeah, this one wasn't scary.
This one he was not it.
Yeah,
he
read the rest of the book.
He did do the voices and whatnot, but he couldn't do them as creepy as. And if it is the same narrator, he just switched up his style because those voices in the first one sounded demonic.
Okay, I gotta listen to the first one because the audio for this one was like, I'm like, okay, where's the scare factor with the audio part?
So, they didn't get into it. Get deep into it.
Not as good as
it was scary from the book.
Good.
I just read the book.
Yeah, the book was scary still, but yeah, listen to the audio.
No, I said after y'all told me about the audio from the first one, I said, "Oh no, I'm gonna stick with reading just the physical book for this guy."
That's why I got the audio book because of the first one.
Anybody else got any other thoughts on the book? We're gonna spin the wheel today to find out what our next book is.
Let me think. Poor Alice.
Until they went to
dirty.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sylvie. What did you say?
Oh, I was gonna say up until they were on their way to leave to go to the house near the end, I thought it was really great, and I think I almost liked it better than the first one. I know that's probably just me, but once they were on their way to go to the house, then it kind of went a little more downhill.
I agree.
But if it had kept the same momentum, I would have said it was definitely better than the first one.
I agree. It was on. That's why I said up until the hospital. Up until the hospital, which is what you're talking about, right? Like after they left to go to the house.
Yeah.
I agree, 100%.
Because y'all didn't want to wait for the priest. It took him 4 hours. Wait, do something like get all your holy stuff. Go get some holy water. Take the.
Yeah, and the priest. It was really disappointing that the priest, like you said, didn't come in and like do anything major. He came in just to be another body to get dragged around.
They're screaming out the window. Hey there! Excuse me. There's a demon in the basement with your kids. What are you talking about? What is going on? I agree with you completely, Sylvie, because the stuff with Merle had me so like, oh, this is great. Like, added such, I think, another layer of like interest for me that had it continued, even after Merle saved the boy, like that last story, which I loved.
Yeah.
I was just like wanting to see more of him. Like I said, if you kept that pattern where, we got more of Merle and like merged it, I agree with you completely. Like, and it, still, even if it had a bad ending, like, not a bad ending, but you know what I mean? Like not a happy ending, then it would have, I don't know if there was like more effort to like, okay, we did our best and blah, 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 but we got defeated or whatever. And Merle was there and like all the elements that I felt like they had brought, like introduced for a reason in the first part of the book. I completely agree with you, Sylvie.
Yeah.
What did you rate this one, Sylvie?
Merle prequels. I'm sorry? Yeah, like
Yeah.
because he had a long career of fighting demons, right? So he could make
Yeah.
some
Yes,
write some
Yeah.
yes, because they
prequels.
only showed
That'd
his
be cool.
right. They
I
only
mean, we
like
know that
it was
Merle
his
doesn't
first
die,
Exorcist,
but
right?
yeah.
But I would still love to see the story. It still is scary.
Right.
All the exorcists that he helps, all of the stories that he told to me were really scary and good.
Scary.
And
Yeah.
like, I would read that book again.
Did it describe how he died? Merle died.
In the
It was
In the
first,
first one.
in the first one,
Yeah.
It was in detail, right? Of how he died.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
In the first
I
one,
can't remember.
he was sitting outside. The demon was in the house. Him and Buck was outside.
Yeah.
And then he
And then they
lost
went in, but what happened?
He burned in the room.
He burned in the room.
Oh, that's right. His wife was behind. He was hearing his wife's voice.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Or his son's voice. Something.
It was a wife, I believe. And he went in the
Okay.
room and he couldn't get out. That's how he burned.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Killing out Merle.
Speaking of Buck, what the heck did they say? What happened to Buck at the end of this one? I know he was up in age by then. I
No,
know
he was still there.
He was alive. He was alive with her at the end. But no. Oh, but they didn't say what happened by the time Maven was grown up.
Oh, yeah, they did.
She didn't mention it. You're right.
Maybe he had a happy life and died in his
I'm
sleep
wondering,
at an
yeah,
old dog
like,
age.
Yeah. Because, you know, Bane, that the demon dog got to him.
Buck comes
I
through.
couldn't stand that damn demon dog.
Buck's
Oh, no.
MVP.
damn dog, I love that dog.
That damn demon
Me
dog
too.
was pissing me off messing with. I was so mad when I was reading that part. I was like, well, this fucking dog, can somebody shoot it? Yelling or something. I was tired of it.
Just stabbing.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody
Fucking
take a stick
everybody.
and stab
And
him.
nobody ever listened to Buck when what's his name was in the hospital after he got shot, and he called. They was looking for Alice, and she was like, "I can't find Marin," and the dog was barking. She told the dog to shut up. Listen to the dog. He's trying to tell you something.
Right.
And then
You know your brother is having right. Like you know something's going on right now. This woman just shot you. Like listen to Buck.
Yeah, and then those two women showed up and took her and Marin, and the dog was trying to tell you, but you ain't want to listen. So listen to your damn dog, man. They know what's going on.
Buck was like, y'all better listen to me. The damn demons are coming.
Right. I was mad that she sent Alice and Marin to the house that was 40 minutes or however long. It seemed like it's far away from the hospital by themselves. When you know that this stuff is going now, I guess Nora didn't really know what was going on, right? At that point, it was only Daniel who knew about Adam buying this house.
But she suspected some stuff because she was worried about stuff.
I agree. You're gonna sit here in this hospital. I don't know. I was like, why is she separated? And then would you leave the 3-year-old? Okay. We all have kids. My son, obviously, like boys are different, and my son has his own little like developmental things that we work on. But like this 3-year-old, the conversation she was able to have at 3, I was like, most 3-year-olds are not doing all of this. Like,
no.
I also was saying, but even at 3 years old, even if you don't know, like you don't get the gist of everything that's going on, they still would feel fear. Like she wasn't afraid of anything.
Nothing.
She was witnessing a lot of crazy stuff happening around her. She was just like, I'm sleepy. Like,
because she was a little demon baby.
Yeah, a normal child, a normal 3-year-old would have been crying. They would have been so scared.
Yes.
What's going on? Like they would have been able to feel that. They wouldn't have been able to verbalize it, but they would have been able to still feel fear. She was
nothing.
Happy, frolicking, and like the fuck, like something's wrong with her. Throw her ass down the well.
Yes. Well, they did the same thing where after the daycare incident, and they just are brushing it off. Like, oh, and even though Nora feels something the whole time, she's kind of like, I keep my eye on her. I keep my, like, you guys are still really acting really oblivious and not like, proactive here. And that's what like.
She should have went to church and said, I'm going to dip my baby in the holy water. I need her to drink the holy water. No, she didn't do
Right.
nothing.
No, she
Nothing.
put in the holy water.
And believe, and they should have been in church after this incident. They should have been in church every week.
Yes.
They seem
Yes.
like they just, dropped, disregarded all this help that you were given. And you're not, I don't know.
Yeah.
They lost their way.
And when Nora
Their
said,
way.
I really thought Daniel, there was a chance that he might kill Marin at the end. Like when he grabbed her and the gun.
yeah.
I was like, is this author really going to have them kill this 3-year-old?
That's what I thought he was going to
but
do.
then-
And he was thinking about it. He was like, am I going to have to kill my child? Or was it Nora? One of them was like, am I going to have to kill my child?
It was Daniel.
Maybe.
In order to stop the evilness from coming, yeah.
Well, when Daniel shot Alice, I was like, is he about to shoot Alice?
Yes.
That shocked me too. I'm sorry. I was like, what? Where's the holy water? Why are we trying other things? Like what?
And
Remember-
for him to say that she was too far gone. How you know? Like,
How do you know? Right.
Right.
I'm doing everything to save my child. Y'all walked in there with nothing. And the priest told you to wait. He said, if you want your family back, y'all need to wait.
Yeah. Because the only reason they was still alive was because they weren't there yet. They was trying to lure them into the house, and they knew by taking their kids, that's a good way to lure people into some place. He just trying to get rid of them so he could do whatever he wanted to do with Marin. That was crazy.
It's like, what are you doing? Shooting Alice? I felt like, don't we have other options? He just went straight to, I got to shoot her. Well, I was just really frustrated.
Yeah.
With the end of the book, frustrated at all these moments of like, nothing. You could stop by a church, and get holy water on the way. There was so many things that they could have done.
So many
little things. They didn't need, get your Bible. Bring a Bible, holy water, some crosses, something.
Yeah. After what happened, it's just annoying. It was annoying.
Yeah. Anyway, I rate it like a 4.
A 4 out of 5.
I'm giving it a 4.
It's a 4.
I was thinking 4 too.
I did 4.5 to a 5.
That's a good rating. That's high rating. Okay, so
yeah.
Good job, Nick Roberts.
I was annoyed, but it kept me interested.
I like the book. Yeah, I get it. I would. I'm
Pissed
gonna
off
support
at
that
the end, but
Please keep in mind that these are just highlights from our book club meetings. These aren't the book club meetings in its entirety. If you'd like to get in on the conversation and get in on the fun, then please consider joining the book club. You can comment down below or send me an email if you're interested in joining.